we've been waiting for this one. Please be all there. Oh, it's looking good. Boom! A fossil hey from CFA. What's up, paleo patrons? Ashby Gale here, owner of Charleston Fossil Adventures, and like I announced last month, photographer and co-author of the upcoming field guide to fossils called A Beachcomber's Guide to Fossils. So I'm out today. It is June 3rd. So I just got done sending everyone's fossils off for last month, and I'm out here today to take advantage of a super low tide. So here's hoping we can get some good stuff. I already have collected a pretty decent handful, so I'm going to show you what I got so far, and we'll see what else is out here. In about 10 minutes, I was able to get all of this material right there, including a beautiful snaggletooth, a rostral denticle from a sawfish in the genus Anoxipristis, a shark coprolite, and let's see, a really nice extinct tiger shark tooth, a couple of steinkerns and barnacles, fish vertebrae, and bone fragments. Whoa, let's get that out of here. This island may not see very many other visitors other than myself, but never want to leave any trash like this out here. Look, there's another. Jeez, a little more rounded out, but still, gotta get this out. This is pretty neat. I just collected a couple of really nice shark vertebrae and looked down, and there's a third one. Oh, actually, I take that back. This one is a sawfish vertebra. See how it's kind of shaped like a spool? Yeah. All right, and this still has some Ashley Formation packed into it. So we know definitively that it is from that 28 to 30 million year old deposit. That is really cool. I just found this snaggletooth, and it's pretty unique. I want to show you why here. Because it is attached to a little phosphate nodule. It even looks like on the bottom there's a little dolphin bone, maybe? So yeah, that is pretty cool. That one might go to the museum at the College of Charleston, because it's always neat to find pieces within the sediment they were fossilized. And this is why we're here. Super low tide means larger teeth exposed. Okay, so the first angustodons of the day. Let's get another. This one isn't too shabby. Nice little sand tiger shark tooth right there. There you go, one a little more unusual for this area. This is a nice little great white shark tooth. We don't see too many of these at this site because most of these tan rocks are going to be 28 to 30 million years old, and the modern great white shark didn't really arrive on scene until about 5 million years ago. Okay, check out that one. Boy, wouldn't you like to know where the other half of that tooth is? Yeah, the colors at this site are really wonderful. But maybe we'll get lucky and find another tooth from this individual. Got two really nice ones in frame here. A snaggletooth hiding right there. And a little more obvious, this guy, which is a really nice mako. That's going to be from Isurus oxyrhynchus. Alright, we've been waiting for this one. Check that beauty out. Please be all there. Oh, it's looking good. Oh yes, okay. Boom! Wow. Well, that is an exceptional tooth. Definitely one of the ones on the larger end from this site. Any that can span across 4 of my fingers, that's a pretty good tooth. This is going to be a lower tooth from Carcharicles angustidens. Awesome. Well, I started to take this one out and realized it was pretty stuck. So take a look at this. Boom. That is a massive whale vertebra. Sweet. So I film a lot of teeth, but I wanted to show you something that is equally cool, definitely more significant than a large shark tooth. This little guy right here is a periodic from a primitive dolphin or early whale, and this one is in beautiful condition. So finds like this can actually narrow down the type of whale to the family or the genus level in some cases. So this is a very significant find and will be donated to the College of Charleston's museum. Well, I first thought that this was going to be another big section of an angustidens, but if you look closely, that tooth doesn't have serrations. So this is a nice big upper tooth from the extinct great white Carcharodon histalis. That is a pretty nice one, very large. Okay, we are cashing in those karma points from earlier because look at this beauty. Is it going to be whole? Oh, I think, dude, it is. Look at that. Oh man, that is a gorgeous tooth. 2 for 2 on complete angustidens today. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. Another one going out to the Benedini tier members this month. Wow. So I just felt bad about removing this big whale vertebra from the ground over there off camera, and was like, well, I'll just show it the next time I find something that requires me to pull out the camera. You see that? That is an even larger whale vertebra. Look at this thing. Holy cow. That's huge. That's about as big as my head. Well, I think it's safe to say that some of the fossil crates going out for June are going to have to be the medium flat rate mailers, because this won't fit in one of the small ones. The karma points worked out so well. I think I'm going to add some more karma points right there. Get this off the beach. And I dare say I might be cashing them in right now, because right there's a piece of an angustidens, and that one, let's see. Ooh, not bad. All right, yes, instant redemption of the karma points. And cha-ching, more karma points redeemed for a bit of an angustidens. And again, another angustidens blade. Okay, we got one peeking out from underneath this rock. Oh, sorry, buddy. Mind if we take your tooth? Our little crab friend was protecting another angustidens. Let's see. Yep. More lovely bits of angustodons right there. Well, the bottle is where I just got that angustodons, and apparently I nearly stepped on this gorgeous shark vertebra. Check that out. This one would be most likely from an angustodons based on the size as well as the design. Okay, here's another instant redemption of karma points. Get whatever this bit of plastic is out of here and redeem it for a bone with some bite marks on it and an angustodons embedded in a phosphate nodule. Oh, this day just keeps getting better and better. Another blade right there. Got an Ice Age fossil right now. Go ahead and grab that stingray tooth. But right next to it is a section of a deer antler. So this would have been from Odocoileus virginianus, the white-tailed deer. Same species alive today. Got the base right there. And you can even see the inside of the antler. That is a pretty nice find. And there's another lovely angustodons blade. Boy, I just love the color of these things in the sunlight. We've got back-to-back beauties here. A massive shark vertebra. And a tooth to go with it. Look at that. Came down here to wash my hands after grabbing that, and boom, we've got a great white. Nice. I swear, it's always on the days where you're like, it cannot possibly get any better than this. Check that tooth out. Right there in the middle of this nice little sandy patch. A really big angustodons. Beautiful. I honestly don't know what more to say. I mean, when you get a really low tide, at certain sites you can have a really amazing day. You've got an angustodons right there, and half of one right over there. All right. Here's a great example that you really need to be keeping your eye out for shape sometimes, because that little sandy tan thing right there is a tooth from the extinct great white. I'll get all of that bryozoan uncovered off of this one, get a better photo of it at the end. All right, there's another in frame. My battery's running low on the camera, so I've been filming and turning it off and then turning it back on when I see another tooth. I feel like I'm doing it every 2 seconds because there's another angustodons. Okay guys, I am out here again, still taking advantage of the super low tides. So last time I was out was a negative 0.8. Today is a negative 0.4, so we're only talking a couple of inches between those two. So it should be another good day to find some stuff, and let's go out. Tide is a couple hours from low and see what we can get. I had to go back and grab the camera because I wasn't quite prepared to start finding things this quickly, but there are 2 teeth in the frame right now. They're both mako shark teeth. One of them is right here, and the other is right there. So, looks like a good way to start off low tide. Here's something we don't get every day. That is a piece of Native American pottery. This is probably I would say around the age of 4,500 years old. take it back to the late Archaic period, right around when the Egyptians were building the first pyramids. So that is pretty neat. I'll clean some of those barnacles off and get it shipped out to one of the supporters. I didn't know I was invited, but it appears that we were playing a game of hide and seek. Look at this. This is a Carcharodon histalis, that extinct great white, peeking out from the sand. Ooh, things are looking good so far. Ooh, things are looking very good. All right, check that out. Not too shabby. We're on them now. First blade of an Angustodons for today. Okay, we got a really nice Angustodons here. Looks promising. Let's see if it's all there. Okay, yeah, that looks great. Got a pretty nice looking Mako potentially right here. Yep, that is going to be a lower Mako tooth, all right. Very nice. We've got another case of is it all there? And the answer is pretty much. Nice. Okay, Patreon, last time I was out here I found 2 teeth that I deemed were worthy of putting to chance to determine who would receive them, and I believe if you look in the frame right now you'll see that there is a 3rd one. Right there. Check out that massive Angustodons. That is a monster. So one of the Benedini tier members is going to be receiving this one this month. Awesome. And here's a pretty nice one. That's the blade of a great white shark tooth. Yeah, it's got some good color on it. All right. So if you look carefully, we have a lot of bryozoan and barnacles covering the material here because the tide is just that low. This area is normally underwater, so those organisms are able to colonize the hard substrate along the shorelines. Well, that bryozoan and a couple barnacles completely colonized a blade of an Angustodons here. You can see there's the intact blade, but this side is completely encrusted. So we'll get this one cleaned up in some white wine vinegar when we get home, and he will be shipped out too. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I decided to release an extra video this month because of how epic these 2 hunts were. It truly goes to show that doing your research to find a locality and then putting in the time to understand how the material is distributed at the site really can pay off. If you would like to receive some of the fossils you saw me collect in this video, then head on over to Patreon and sign up for the Great White Shark tier or higher. Since I'm not leading tours during the pandemic, this support over on Patreon is integral to the survival of my small business. Each month, I mail out packages of the fossils I've collected to all of my supporters. And you get to have me personally identify fossils from your very own collection. If you would like a chance to win some of the larger teeth you saw in this video, then join the Benedini Sharks tier for the month of June, and your name will be in the running to win one of these incredible teeth. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and drop a comment below with your favorite fossil in the video. If you'd like to see more educational fossil content, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click that bell to enable notifications about future video releases. A fossil farewell, my fine fans, and happy hunting!